another individual combative sport, the rules of engagement were just different. So that opened up a whole plethora of other tactics and technique in places where I needed to start learning to train, not just wrestling.
Yeah.
So I started learning striking, started with Western boxing, because that second show I was fighting Vitor Belfort, who was literally just tearing through everybody.
And I've heard that name
with
a lot,
his
too.
with his boxing.
Yeah.
And I think my first UFC 13, he fought Tank Abbott on that card, and he smoked Tank in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Jab cross, jab cross, jab cross, just blasted through him. And his boxing and hands were very sharp. So,
Vitor
and he was a
Belfort.
black belt in jiu-jitsu. So and then like, well, that's who we want you to fight next in a super fight. I'm like, that guy?
That guy?
Well, I better get a boxing coach.
Did you?
Start learning? Yeah.
Oh, man.
And start learning, figuring out how to really box and protect myself. He's a southpaw. He's very explosive. Everybody stands in front of him, and he blasts you, and you don't recover. So I had to figure out how to deal with that. And I went down to Boxing Works in Hermosa Beach, California, with Rico Chiapparelli, my trainer and coach at the time, and worked with Scott. Scotty owned Boxing Works, and another guy in there, Tony, who was a kickboxer, very accomplished kickboxer, and those two guys helped me a ton.
Yeah.
With drills and learning how to punch and learning a bunch of stuff that I had no idea what I was doing. And I was diligent enough to put that work in and make those fights go well. But I had to have an open mind. I couldn't just be egocentric and say, "Oh, wrestling's enough. That'll get me there." I would have been short-sighted. And I feel like I kind of came in on the cusp of that second generation of MMA fighters. The first generation was out to prove that their style of martial arts was the best style. And what we all quickly realized through that process is there was no one style. You had to be willing to open up and cross-train in all these other disciplines and try and figure out what they were doing if you're going to be a well-rounded fighter and not have some glaring weaknesses that somebody will point out to you, which is never fun.
What do you think your biggest glaring weakness
Well, I had to
was?
learn to strike, not only so I could be offensive in the striking realm of the fight, but so I could protect the bean and didn't get knocked out.
Yeah, got to protect the bean, man.
Yeah, so that was certainly the first area. That very second show, my third fight was against Vitor Belfort, who was smoking everybody.
God, what a way to move forward. What a progression.
So I definitely had to figure out the striking and the boxing and how to protect myself and how the footwork, the stance. I was in a wrestler stance. These are progression is thing. Each fight, each show, you learn new skills. You develop.